Hello, I'm Sandy Dumont, the image architect, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about my school, the Impression Strategies Institute. It's where I teach image consultants to become real good image consultants. In fact, in every class, I almost always have at least one makeup artist and one image consultant, and so far, when they arrived, they were in the wrong colors. And that's because there are so many schools of thought, so many different systems for learning color analysis that no one can really be sure. They still have some doubts about whether or not they've got it right. I know that from meeting with other image consultants at meetings and conferences. And they very often have a speaker that will be an expert in telling you if you look better in a pastel peach or a pastel which is warm or a pastel cool baby pink. So I'd like to tell you a little bit more information about my school. The first part can be taken online. That means you're going to learn the basic principles that you don't need to see with your own eyes or do in a hands-on manner. And that means learning body types, and it's not really all that difficult, but it doesn't do any good to say you have an apple shape or a pear shape or a heart shape, which is like a pear shape, but you have a smaller waist. It doesn't do any good to determine that if they don't teach you what happens when you turn sideways, because that's sometimes an entirely different story. I know how to camouflage perfectly when I'm sideways, but the only way I can camouflage myself, when I'm face on rather, but the only way I can camouflage myself when I turn sideways is really by sucking it in and standing up as straight as possible, because I'm a little sway back and I have, from hardly having room for my waistline, because I have a small waistline, but I'm very, very short-waisted, so my rib cage pushes down on my stomach, and I've got to suck it in if you dare want to see me sideways. Of course, when you have a jacket on that I wear all the time, you can't tell. And this is a great jacket for just about anybody any woman who has that problem. You turn sideways and everything looks cool. At my school, I have a lot of image consultants taking my course, and I also have a lot of fashion consultants and makeup artists, and without exception, they all discover that they have self-diagnosed themselves incorrectly because they've tried to learn it from a book, and you can't learn the color part from a book. You can learn about style, camouflage, face shape, and you can't learn the hair color, though. You've got to see the person there to determine if they look better in ash blonde hair, which is the basis of my hair. The underneath part, it's ash tone. And it's a very drab color. So I do some highlights in front of the face, and it's in a warm color. It's called pale yellow. And I need both. All by itself, ash is drab, and all by itself, yellow looks flashy on me. It looks too yellow because I have a lot of pink in my skin, and I come across as Easter Bunny time, pink and yellow. But seriously, you cannot teach a person how to do color analysis online. You can't teach them the principles because there are so many nuances. And especially with people advocating that tonal method where they say there are neutral colors. There are no neutral colors. Your skin is warm or cool, and there isn't an in-between color. It's like being in between pregnant. You are or you are not. So to learn how to drape the colors, to learn how to see the difference with a color that makes your skin look like good skin, and another color might make it look like good makeup instead. You need to learn how to use my testing kit. It's my exclusive invention that I came up with many, many years ago when I lived in Brussels, Belgium, because I would see that people would leave the class and then they would go right back to their comfort zone. I'd see my client on the street and they would say, oh, well, this September, burnt orange is the color, so I couldn't resist it. And they didn't look very good in burnt orange, but they couldn't see it because We don't choose colors from the mirror. We choose them from the heart and soul, is what I've discovered. So you cannot learn color analysis online through a book. You can augment your training. You can prepare and get ready up to a certain point, just like you can read about driving a car. But until you drive that car, you won't make a very good driver, because you won't be able to concentrate. You'll be thinking of too many things going on over here and there and everywhere. So you come to my class, you take the first part online at your own convenience, with your own time schedule if you're working full-time, and then you come for 6 days, hands-on, 9 to 5 the first day, and then we'll go 9 to 6 from then on, so that you will know color inside and out. You will never have a doubt. My Never Fail color system is exclusive. No one else has access to all my tools and all my 30-plus years experience. And I will tell you everything I know. I don't keep secrets like some of the older image consultants. I think Suzanne Cagill in particular always said, there's more you need to learn. Come back and take another course and another, and I'll tell you my secrets. She made it quite complicated and for no good reason, but I will tell you everything I have learned in 30 years, and I will make you the best color and image consultant possible. And if you don't agree at the end of the course that this is the best course possible, I will refund your money entirely. That's how convinced I am that my Never Fail image system is the best system that exists.